Your past is a gift. Okay, so in this video, I wanted to talk about what was mentioned in a previous video. It's been brought to my attention the way some people have interpreted one of my videos, and I just wanted to make it crystal clear. Okay, now the videos I've been talking about were the gift of living in the moment or the gift of being present. Now, it was brought to my attention, people are thinking, well, how do you think of future things then? How do you dream and set goals and work towards those goals? That has nothing to do with not living in the moment. You can do that by living in the moment. And the way to do that is that when you want to really spend time, and this will magnify that goal for you, it will magnify that dream, you'll focus on it more and it will make it happen even quicker. Because what will happen is, okay, say you decide somewhere along the line you have a passion and you want to be a doctor, okay? And that's what you've wanted to do your whole life. You want to heal people, you want to help people that are sick. So what you want to do is put aside a certain time of the day, say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is. You set aside that time, okay? And you make notes. You can write it down or you can just sit with your thoughts about this goal of yours, this dream of yours that you want to work towards. And in that 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever time you set aside, that's all you focus on. You focus on achieving it. You focus on having it. You focus on being it. You focus on being that doctor, being in that role, healing people, helping people. But that's time that you allocate every day or, certain days of the week where that's what you want to focus on. So you are present in that moment. You are living in that moment. You are planning for the future. I didn't say anywhere in any of my videos, please do not plan for the future. Don't have any dreams or any goals to work towards. I never said that. But at the same time, you don't want to spend every day from the moment you decide that you want to be a doctor and you sign up to uni, or even your last 2 years of high school that lead up towards you getting the points to get into uni. You don't want to spend all that time already focusing on just that. Every moment is, your mind is set on everything will be perfect when you're in that moment. That's what I was trying to talk about when I'm talking about being present and living in the moment. It's important to have our dreams and it's important to have our goals. It is. It makes you feel alive. You've got something that you're working towards that's going to, it fills you with passion and fire and enthusiasm, all these wonderful feelings, that drive you to get that done. So working towards a goal or working towards something that you dream about is not something that you shouldn't do. Yes, you should, you need to do that. You need to have something, that you're working towards, or a dream or something that's going to bring you joy. I never said not to do that, but at the same time, I know that this is what happens. You spend every minute of every day just focusing on that end result of when you achieve that degree. And all the courses, all the exams, all the days from this day to that, your thoughts are always in that moment. They're always in the future. They're not here in this moment. They're not enjoying this exam that you're sitting today, or they're not enjoying the course that you're learning that's building your skills to get to that. It's like going on a road trip. You decide that you want to go to the other side. Say we're in Australia, okay, and we're in Sydney. And say with my family, we decide we want to go visit Western Australia, which is right on the other side of Australia. And it's the same as you leave Sydney and you're in a rush to get to Western Australia. And it may take a week to get there, okay, if you're going by car, for example. You're going cross country. And your focus is to get there, and it's a rush to get there, and you're not getting enough sleep because it's just getting in the car and going and getting there. But there's all these gorgeous little towns along the way that you could sit and enjoy just as much as you're going to enjoy being in Western Australia. But we miss all that in between. We miss everything that's in between. We're too busy trying to get from this point to that point in our minds. And we never make time to enjoy the everyday that builds us and gives us skills and gets us to that point. We never stop to enjoy all that. To us, it's just another chore. It's just something else we have to get out of the way to get to that point. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about being present, being in the moment. Have your time in the day that you set aside. If you have something really beautiful that you want to work towards, do that. You know, but make sure that in each day you also have time where you're present. You're present with your family. You're present with people who serve you. You're present at work. You know, when you're serving others at work, you're helping others, you're doing your job. Be present. Not thinking all the time about, you know, that future thing. You've already set aside that time during the day. You've already done that. You've set your 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was that you had free, to just focus on that. Could be a holiday, could be anything. You know, you're at work, you've been working there for 20 years and you're planning this huge holiday, this huge cruise around the world, for example. And then you spend the next 6 months that you're saving up for that trip and that's all you're thinking about. And the 6 months are a blur. There'll be no memories of what went on in your day-to-day. And what if you don't get to that 6 months? What if your time's up before then? You have a heart attack. And that's it. So think about all of these things today. Be present. Live in the moment. Have your dreams and set aside time that you are present with your dreams every day. You're in that moment, visualizing it. It's happened and you're enjoying it. Do that because that brings joy as well. To have these dreams, these goals to work towards. So set aside the time, but don't spend the whole day that's the only thing you're focusing on. You know, that when, say for example, you're studying to become a doctor and you're studying with some friends, you're not present in that moment. Those friends may not, you know, you'll finish your career and you'll go off to be a doctor and you may end up in another town far away. You'll never get to see these people again. So be present to the people around you. Be present to the conversations. Get the most out of it. Because it may be that that's the only time in your life that you'll have that. All right, my darlings. I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.